Today on Teach Me How to Vegan.
But the moral of the story is there's so many brands, burgers, hot dogs, bratwurst.
Italian sausages and kielbasa too would probably be really good on a grill.
Right. All the things. Additionally, you could do some good grilling with tofu and tempeh.
Yes. We had that tempeh.
Yeah. So you can do kebabs. Sometimes we like to do kebabs with tofu and other things.
Well, that's what I was just thinking, like the kielbasa and the Italian sausage on a kebab.
Yeah.
That would be so good.
That would be so good.
With like peppers and onion and pineapple.
Yeah.
I think I know what's in our future.
For sure.
Anyway.
And then the tempeh.
The tempeh was really good.
We have a really good marinade recipe on our website.
Yep.
That marinade with the tempeh on the grill, it was like magic.
Yeah.
So now, moving on to fruits. Now we can talk about my favorite thing in the world to grill that I can never do without. Welcome to Teach Me How to Vegan,
a podcast where we explore how to switch to a vegan diet.
I'm Tony, a health educator, fitness instructor, and plant-based eating program manager for Animal Protection of New Mexico.
I'm Mickey, a stay-at-home homeschooling mom and vegan cook who likes to play in the kitchen.
Our family stopped eating meat in 2007.
And we went vegan in 2016. Now we like to share with others what we've learned.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's get started.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us, as always. Today we're talking about grilling and answering the infamous question, what do vegans grill? I've always been a big fan of grilling.
Yes, you have.
And I'm sure some people asked me the question. Like when we first went vegetarian, some people were like, what on earth are you going to grill now? Or do you need a grill? Like, do you barbecue anymore? What's the deal? Of course we barbecue. Of course we grill.
Yes.
Never stopped.
Yes. I feel like this is like a guy question. I don't know that I've ever gotten it.
Yeah, it's a very like gendered thing
these
days.
Or it seems like it anyway, and with the people we know, I guess.
Well, and in a lot of ways we fall into like typical gender roles sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
it's
by accident.
Yes.
It's very weird because we're like countercultural in a lot of ways. But then in some ways we're like super traditional. Like I don't know how many Father's Days I've gotten a new grill or some new grill toy. And Mother's Days you get like sewing machines and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, that's our story. So what on earth do we put on those grills every time you give me a new grill for Father's Day? Well, we're going to talk about some different vegan meats that I love to grill, that we love to grill, that I love to grill and you love to eat.
Yes.
We're going to talk about other things that you can put on the grill. We're going to talk about, of course, fruits and veggies. Those are really good grilled.
Yes.
Of course, even meat eaters, omnivores, enjoy putting some veggies and fruits on the grill. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about just some other grilling ideas. And then some notes about sauces and marinades.
Okay.
And wrap it up with a quick note about adult beverages.
Oh, okay.
Things you might like to sip on
with your grilling experience.
Because some people like to do that. If you don't, you could just skip that part at the end. But most of us like to enjoy a beverage with the grilling. I'm one of those people.
By some people, you mean I.
It's me. I'm some people. All right. So starting with some meats. So I kind of categorized it by brands.
Okay.
Because that's how my brain was thinking, I guess, when I was
making our
outlining this episode. So that's what we're doing. Instead of doing like burgers and then hot dogs or whatever, we're going to do like the different brands and talk about the products that they have.
Okay.
So hopefully that works for people. So starting with Beyond, and I think Beyond is my favorite.
I think it's my favorite as
vegan
well.
Meat. They have amazing burgers, which of course are always good to grill.
Yes.
They're super juicy. They're amazing.
So good.
Right.
Super good.
They also have bratwurst and other sausages, which you can't go wrong putting those on the grill. And that's pretty much where the Beyond. Not much beyond that.
Yeah. I mean, they have some meatballs, but I don't know how you'd grill those.
Right.
So.
They have meatballs and they have like the ground beef and stuff. But
yeah.
We're talking about grilling and that's not really grill friendly. But those burgers, the bratwurst, the sausages, totally
amazing.
Yeah.
Super good.
And they're available pretty much everywhere nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, we get the burgers at Costco
Yeah.
all the time. I see the sausages and bratwurst like everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere you shop. Sprouts, Natural Grocers, Whole Foods, all the places.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next there's Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And they make really good burgers.
They do.
So those you can't go wrong on the grill. Again, Impossible burgers, super good. And that's really, in terms of Impossible, putting it on for...
Yeah, I haven't heard...
For barbecuing.
Yeah, I haven't heard if they have any sausages or anything like that.
They do have sausages, but they're like breakfast sausages.
Oh, okay.
Which, I don't know, not really barbecue grilling type.
Yeah.
And those are becoming increasingly more available. They used to be only available at certain places like Shamrock Foods and stuff like that. Now they're showing up at Trader Joe's.
Impossible is. Wow, okay. Because we found some at Costco.
Yeah, now they're at Costco. You can also order them online directly from Impossible, have them shipped to your door. But yeah, when we recently had the Impossible burgers that we found at Costco, that's when I solidified that Beyond is my favorite.
Yeah. Impossible's really delicious.
Super good. That's not really saying anything about any of these other brands. They're all amazing. I just am like in love with Beyond.
Yeah. I think it just, for us, beats out Impossible by a hair or two.
Yeah. But it's
super
It's
good.
all a matter of preference.
Yeah, it is.
So another great brand is Light Life, which makes our favorite hot dogs, the Smart Dogs.
Yes.
And those go really good on the grill.
They really do.
They're like super good. They're kind of easy to overcook. You have to be careful, but wow, are they good on the grill.
Yeah, they're tasty.
Light Life also makes burgers and bratwurst as well.
Okay. I haven't ever tried those.
We did the Light Life burgers once.
Oh, okay. Don't remember. I apologize, Light Life.
And we're just, we weren't blown away because we're blown away by Beyond.
Yeah.
And Impossible. So they're good. It's just a little bit different. But you can look out for those as well. And then there's so many other brands. We could just sit here all day talking about all the other brands. But the other brand that we're big fans of is the Morning Star.
Yes.
Meat Lovers.
Oh my gosh.
Burgers.
And the cheeseburger.
Yes.
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 Yeah. Yes.
It's like a burger with cheese infused in it. Infused with the essence of the vegan cheese.
It's like you would take a slice of cheese, and I used to do this with like scrambled eggs and ham and cheese, and you tear up a slice of cheese. Like when you don't have any shredded cheese, you tear up a slice of cheese and mix it in to like it's like they took a piece of sliced cheese and mixed it into like the patty fixins.
Yeah.
And then formed the patty, and there you go. It's really good.
Yes.
And I think they're like $2 or $3 less than Beyond.
Significantly cheaper.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah, significantly for what you get, and they're really, really good. They're up there on our list.
And you can so good.
And we find them consistently at our local Walmarts. So
might be more accessible for some people.
Yeah, definitely. So again, that's the Morningstar Meat Lovers and the cheeseburger. It's like CHEEZ cheeseburger. It's so good.
Yeah, no endorsements. They're not paying us to tell you how amazing it is.
I mean, we'll gladly accept a case of each, though.
But just out of the kindness of our hearts and the honesty of our tummies.
Yes.
They are that good.
Yeah, they are.
Another interesting tidbit. So if you're listening to this and you haven't really tried these, or you're trying to decide which burger should I start with, I think it's interesting because you need to also think about what kind of buns you like to have.
Oh.
Because you need a different type of bun for each of these burgers that we're talking about. This is very important now.
Yeah.
You cannot you can, but if you're like a griller like me, like it would be embarrassing to have the wrong kind of bun to go with the burger.
So
I would be embarrassed.
Like me, he says. Like me.
If you're the type of person that clicks the tongs twice before you flip the veggies on the grill, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay. So tell us about the buns. I think I know where you're going, though.
Right, because so the Beyond Burger, they're really thick.
Yeah.
With a smaller radius.
Yes.
So you need the like
smaller
ballpark type of buns, the smaller buns right?
Mm-hmm.
Then with the Morning Star meat lovers, those are a more thin patty with a bigger radius.
Yeah, but they're still thick patties.
They're not thin.
They're not
I'm
because
just saying,
meat lovers is like a quarter pound.
yeah,
right?
It's about the same amount of
but
meat.
It has a larger radius.
But
and
a larger
so
radius, it's more spread out.
Right.
So you need the bigger buns, like the sesame
seed.
Right.
It's the way to go with that one. I know. And the same with the cheeseburger.
Yeah. And I would be so sad if I brought sesame seed buns and Beyond Burgers to it. That wouldn't make me happy. It needs to be the right ratio of bread to vegan meat. Bread to burger.
Bread to burger.
This is important. And then the Impossible are kind of in between. The radius of the Impossible is in between a Beyond and a Morning Star. So we're getting really in depth about this. But you do need to think about this stuff.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Okay. That's enough. Now.
Okay.
So
I apologize. I'm going to apologize on behalf of Tony while he still laughs that we don't have a specific bun recommendation for Impossible. However, just know.
Maybe that's why they're not my favorite. I haven't found the perfect bun to pair with them.
Okay. All right. And they are just becoming more accessible. Like we've only had them once. Like
at home.
A pack from Costco.
We've eaten them at restaurants a bunch.
Right. But at home, so maybe, come back if he finds the perfect bun. He'll do a little update or something.
All right. So, but the moral of the story is there's so many brands, burgers, hot dogs, bratwurst.
Italian sausages and kielbasa too would probably be really good on a grill.
Right. All the things. Vegans grill all of those. Additionally, you could do some good grilling with tofu and tempeh.
Yes. We had that tempeh.
Yeah. So you can do like kebabs. Sometimes we like to do kebabs with tofu and other things.
Well, that's what I was just thinking, like the kielbasa and the Italian sausage on a kebab.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so good.
That would be so good. Yeah.
With like peppers and onion and pineapple.
Yeah.
I think I know what's in our future.
For sure.
Anyway.
And then the tempeh.
The tempeh was really good.
We have a really good marinade recipe on our website.
Yeah.
That marinade with the tempeh on the grill, it was like magic.
Yeah. The kids ate it up fast too.
Yeah. We need 2 packages of tempeh so we can each.
So 2 of us get a whole package. So we each get like a half thing. We each get a big
slab of tempeh.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was that good.
And obviously there's a million different ways to marinate tofu and or tempeh. You could just brush it with barbecue sauce and grill it. You really can't go wrong that way. With tofu, I would also recommend maybe try freezing it ahead of time and then thawing it, because that changes the texture. It makes it more tough. It makes it kind of stick together and give it more of a tough texture. The longer you freeze it, the more it'll change.
Yes.
So just like overnight.
Yep.
Probably won't be enough, but when we go shopping, we just throw a couple blocks of tofu in the freezer right when we get home.
Yep.
That way, a week later,
whenever we need it, it's there.
It's ready to.
Well, and I wonder if the super firm tofu too, that like protein tofu, would hold up on the grill really nicely as well.
Probably, that's a good thought too.
Yeah,
I bet you it would. And then when it's frozen and thawed, it soaks up the marinade.
Yes, it does.
Better.
Oh my gosh.
It's more spongy. Even more spongy.
It is.
So you can pack more flavor into it. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about veggies.
Oh boy.
Might sound a little lame, like, oh, you're going to have a barbecue and grill a bunch of veggies. But really, people do this.
People do it, yeah. Kebabs are usually like Mostly veggies.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. Also, forever and ever, our whole lives, we've enjoyed grilled corn. Like corn on the cob.
Yes.
So good on the grill, right? That goes good at any cookout or barbecue.
Your favorite is grilled pineapple.
Oh, that's fruits.
Oh, excuse me.
We're talking veggies
I jumped the gun. You don't barbecue like without it.
No,
ever. So I just, sorry, I cut to the chase. You can reorganize that all you want.
All right. But also, so another vegetable obviously is peppers, which
I
go amazing
peppers.
Just by themselves, but on kebabs, right? Or on, skewers, whatever, they go so good. You could just grill them just like that.
My favorite.
Eat them. You could do like a marinade or a sauce or something. There's like no wrong way to do it.
Yeah, I think grilled peppers and grilled onion.
Yes.
Are 2 of my favorite things to grill, like
Yeah.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
So
And they go good like together on the skewer,
You do your rainbow.
rotate them. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So good. And also good to add to that is squash.
Yes.
Always and forever. This is one of my favorite things to do too, is grilled squash, like the yellow squash.
Mm-hmm.
And you slice it. So it's like long slices, thick, big, long slices, and you grill them to perfection, of course. And then put it on a sandwich like a burger, like put it on a burger bun with like a slice of vegan cheese.
And
some
mustard is your favorite.
You know me so well.
It's
so good.
We were really, really surprised how tasty that was.
Yeah, it's good with green squash too, but for some reason the yellow
like hits home.
Just does it.
Yeah.
For me. Also good to grill is eggplant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We used to do it like way back in the day, and then we kind of forgot that it's a thing. Actually, I remember we had a barbecue years ago when we first went vegetarian, when Teen was like super little, and one of our friends came over, and we had all this vegan meat on the grill, and she brought like eggplant and some other vegetable, and she's like, "You guys are vegetarians. I thought you were gonna grill like vegetables." And I was like, "Well, yeah, we'll enjoy that too."
Yeah, we will.
And she brought eggplant. That was one of the things. It's like, oh, yeah, it was really good. And then I got super into grilling eggplant for a while, and then I forgot about it. So we should get back to that.
Yeah, we should.
Another good one is mushrooms.
That's all you, bro.
I know that's all me. You're not
that
into
is
it.
You.
But
I'm
like
not.
To do mushrooms.
Portobello burger things are not my jam at all.
Yeah, but they're my jam.
A lot of people really enjoy them, and they are really like that grill flavor. I think probably adds a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm really into them. Sometimes tomatoes can go good, like in your kebabs and stuff, but you need the more like fleshy tomatoes, or the like cherry tomatoes on a kebab. You know, we did those kind of recently. I think we added them to our kebabs, and they add good flavor.
Mm-hmm. I love roasted tomatoes. I typically do it in the oven, but grilled would be good too.
But why not on the grill?
Why not?
And then we don't do this, but I saw this on another list of like great veggies to grill, which is carrots. We've never been into it, but it makes me curious.
How does that work? How long do they grow for?
I mean, so think about it. Remember the dogs from the acre are made from carrots. They're like carrot dogs.
Yeah, but I don't think they're grilled.
No, but I'm just saying maybe if you marinate it in something good and then you grill it.
And then you grill it to cook it. Good. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Not too, maybe.
Because those carrot dogs are really delicious.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I was surprised.
So it just made me think maybe there's other ways to do carrots that we're not
aware of.
So.
Well, we're going to have to experiment and try that because I am curious about grilled carrots.
Yeah. And we're always like, any ways to add more vegetables to our lives is always a good thing.
Yes.
Especially if the kids like it.
Yes. 100.
Yeah. So that's a good amount of veggies. Some good ideas for veggies there. So now moving on to fruits. Now we can talk about my favorite thing in the world to grill that I can never do without. It's pineapple. I love buying fresh pineapple.
Yes.
For any time we're going to grill.
Yes.
And I can cut it up.
He does. If he doesn't eat it. If we're grilling it, you're pretty good about not eating it.
Sometimes I eat like half of it while I'm cutting it, and then I grill the other half. But it makes me so happy especially to eat a burger with grilled pineapple and barbecue sauce. Yes.
Oh, I know. Do you like grilled onions with that sandwich?
Yeah. If we have them,
it goes
really good. Yeah. I want it now. A Beyond Burger.
That would be delicious.
With the right bun.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's
pineapple.
Yeah. So I was thinking about fruits. And I'm like, pineapple is really the only fruit that I grill on a regular basis.
Do you know what some people grill that I hear really great things about? Peaches.
Yeah, it's funny. I was going to bring that up next because I saw a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And I was kind of looking up, like, what other fruits do people grill? And peaches kept coming up. And it makes sense because baked peaches are amazing.
Uh-huh.
You know, like when we used to have that peach tree and we had more peaches than we knew what to do with. And then sometimes I would bake them.
Yeah.
And they were amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure just cut them in half, take out the pits and throw them on the grill. I bet you it's so good.
Yeah, so good.
So we need to do that.
Well, hopefully our peach tree takes off.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And then I've seen people grill melons.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Also strawberry.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So people make like fruit kebabs the way we make veggie kebabs.
Oh, and then they grill them.
And apparently it, does
I'm
its thing.
curious.
So you do like some melon, some strawberry, even some banana. Do the kebabs and then grill them. I'm kind of curious to try it, see what happens. And then also papaya.
I could see
like a fresh papaya.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested what else other people grill. Like, are there other veggies and or fruits that you enjoy grilling? How do you do them? Do you marinate them? Do you put them on a sandwich? Like, what's the deal? I need to know all the things.
Fill us in. Tell us. Leave a comment.
I need something new to grill every day.
Each time.
Because it makes me happy. Now let's talk about any other ideas. So one other thing that we enjoy in our home, in our gatherings, our cookouts, whatever you call it, is grilling bread.
Oh my God.
Right?
You guys.
You get like an Italian loaf or
dude,
something like that.
Do it.
And you slice it and you grill it. So it's like toasted to perfection.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then one time my sister and
my gosh.
we had this like magic epiphany, or maybe she did. I just give her credit. It's probably her idea. Because at the time we were pescatarian, we were grilling shrimp. And then she made
an avocado crema.
Right.
Is what it's called.
And then we grilled the bread. So it was like, again, toasted to perfection. I think I like brushed it with a little olive oil.
I think you might have.
Threw it on the grill. And it had that like grill, a little, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean? The lines, the blackened parts.
Yep.
And then we put the avocado on it, and then we topped it with the grilled shrimp.
Oh my God, you guys.
So good. And recently she recreated this with vegan shrimp, which she got at Sprouts. It was like the frozen. It's in the frozen section. The brand is escaping me, but I promise I'll link it in the show notes. And it recreated it so beautifully.
It was so good.
So this was like the one thing that I was like, there's no category for this. It's not a vegan meat. It's not a vegetable or a fruit, but grill some bread.
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean,
have some amazing toast to go with your
Think
cookouts.
about how people like to grill their burger buns. Expand the bread you use because it's so good.
Right.
It's really, really tasty.
And experiment with putting different things on it.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
it's great.
Yeah. Can you think of anything else that we haven't mentioned that you love to grill?
I don't know.
I think we covered it.
I think we did.
I mean, that's kind of the gist of it. But I had to mention that bread.
Yeah. Oh, no, that bread. I was wondering if you were going to, because if you didn't, I was going to.
Yeah, because sometimes even when we're grilling, it's like, oh, we have a French bread. Let's slice it and throw it in the grill.
Yeah.
All right, so I just wanted to do a quick note about sauces and marinades because there's so many out there, but people might be like confused, like which ones are vegan, which ones are not, etc. So the good news is that most of them, pretty much for the most part, are vegan. Right?
Yeah, even if accidentally.
Because they use plants and spices for their flavor. Like, that's literally the whole point. You usually don't marinate meat or whatever with, like, other beef fat and stuff. Right? It's plants that are...
Herbs and spices. Liquids,
That's the thing. And even most barbecue sauces are vegan. The vast majority that I found are vegan. It's, like, harder to find some that are not vegan. And with the ones that are not vegan... the offender is almost always honey.
Yes.
Like, that's the thing. If it wasn't for honey, they're pretty much all vegan. They don't use, like, beef fat or chicken stock or anything in barbecue sauce because it's, again, the herbs and the spices.
Yep.
One thing to look out for is, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce. WORCESTERSHIER. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure it's Worcestershire.
Okay. I always just say Worcestershire sauce.
I know. I usually do too. But then I'm like, there's Shire on the end. Like, the hobbits would be mad at us.
So the Shire sauce.
The Shire sauce.
Which that usually contains anchovies. So some marinades will use like some anchovies, or some recipes will call for Shire sauce. And so maybe don't, buy that or use that in your marinades.
There is a vegan version.
There's several, actually, yeah.
Of Worcestershire.
I found 3.
Maybe we're all butchering it. I don't know. Maybe we both are.
Maybe we should look it up one day. But I don't use it often. That's why I don't worry about how to pronounce it. But but it's something that a lot of
marinades
call for exactly. But there's some vegan brands. So Annie's makes a vegan one. There's a brand called Wizards that makes a vegan one. And then Edward and Sons, which they make really good vegan vegetable stock, like beefless and chickenless stock. And then they also make the good vegan Shire sauce.
We'll have to try the Wizard one sometime because,
Wizards in the Shire.
In the Shire. Like, hello.
Yeah, it'll be our Hobbit day.
Okay.
Perfect. And then if you are making a marinade that calls for that sauce, you could substitute just using balsamic vinegar. Use that in your recipe. It's a kind of close, almost flavor matching. Or soy sauce with a little sugar.
Oh, okay.
Those are good, substitutes.
Gotcha.
But other than that, really, the marinades, again, it's harder to find some that are not vegan. Yeah. Just watch out for honey and maybe anchovies, but otherwise, knock yourself out. So many marinades out there. Mm-hmm. Or, again, try the
Even Frank's hot sauce is accidentally vegan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The good old, you want some spicy something. Tofu. Buffalo tofu, buffalo tempeh, whatever. Grill it.
Toss it in
it's there for you.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to find a hot sauce that's not vegan because they use peppers.
Exactly.
So before we wrap it up, we're going to do our fun note about adult beverages or, if you're grilling it during happy hour, as some call it. Mm-hmm. I enjoy a cold beer while I'm at the grill sometimes. Of course, responsibly.
It's tongs with 2 clicks and a cold brewski. Very dad mode of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just, it goes hand in hand, literally. Okay, so how do you know if your beer, wine, spirits, is that what it's called?
Spirits.
Are vegan? Well, the good news is most of them are.
Okay.
The way that I know is I like to look them up on this website called Barnivore.
Oh, yes.
Barnivore.com.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we'll link that. And you can search anything in there, and it'll tell you if it's vegan or not. And usually it'll tell you, if it's not vegan, it'll say why.
Yeah.
They'll paste their correspondence with the makers, they write to whatever company makes the beer, and they'll, you can read the company's response and all of that. So if you want to go deep into it, or if you just want to check it, it's like a green, yellow, red type of situation. You just look at what has the green light.
What's the yellow about, though?
If they can't confirm.
Gotcha.
Like they got a mixed response, and they think it's vegan, but I think it's something like that.
Okay.
We're not sure. But the green is they have the ingredients list. They've heard back from the company. Mm-hmm. It's very clearly vegan.
Nice.
The red is it's very clearly not vegan.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with that website because I've even found local breweries.
Oh, wow.
In Albuquerque, and I found their stuff on there.
Nice.
So that's really cool. Another, I don't take this too, literally or seriously, but for my go-to, I've noticed that all the beers that are in a green bottle are vegan.
Okay. Interesting.
So, yeah, sometimes I used to be this way, if I was out somewhere and people were like, hey, do you want a beer? What do you want? Well, I don't know what they have, or blah, blah, just bring me something in a green bottle.
Yeah.
Because it was either going to be, Heineken, Dos Equis, Rolling Rock, Beck's. All of those are vegan.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Interesting that's how my brain works.
That's interesting that it works out that way.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun to look at what else comes in a green bottle and if they're all green light beers.
Right. I'm pretty sure they are because I've tried looking to make sure, like, I'm looking for one that's not vegan, and I haven't found one in a green bottle that's not vegan yet. So if you find one, tell me, so I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know about it. But the usual ones, like Heineken and Dos Equis, those are the most common ones that I see anyway in New Mexico. And those are green lights.
All right.
But yeah, you can do the same with wines. Most, hard liquors are vegan as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just distilled, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Some distilled plant. Wine, some fermented plant.
Plants, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yes, of course, drink responsibly. But just wanted to throw that in there because it's part of the pairing, like you said. And
For
good
some
information
people,
to round out the barbecue, the cookout, the event.
The whole experience.
All right, so I think we pretty much answered the question, what do vegans grill? Or at least what these vegans grill.
At least what these vegans grill.
And what we've heard a lot of other vegans grill.
And what's on our agenda to grill.
Yes, for sure. Please reach out. Yeah, we'd like to hear, like I said, what you grill, what marinades you use, what your favorite recipes are, all that good stuff. And who found a beer in a green bottle that's not vegan.
Yes.
As always, thank you so much for joining us. We hope everyone has a great summer, a safe summer, and lots of joyful grilling.
Thanks for joining us. We release new episodes every 2 weeks. You can always email us at plantbased@apnm.org or visit our website at apnm.org/plantbased for classes, recipes, and more resources.
See you in 2 weeks.